In school, assistive technology must be considered for all learners with an IEP or a 504 plan. AT can be considered for a learner at any point of the year, say if they're demonstrating new challenges that can be alleviated with a tool or a device or support. But it must be considered annually at the learner's IEP meeting. AT consideration is a purposeful process that involves collaborative decision making, reviewing existing information about the student, potentially collecting additional information about the student, deciding whether or not that student needs AT, and ultimately identifying the AT needed for the student to be successful if he or she does need AT. And when considering AT for people, there are 5 possibilities. 1, AT was considered and it's not necessary. 2, AT was considered and the student has not had access but may benefit from AT. 3, AT was considered and there's AT in place, it's working, and the student's needs are being met. 4, AT was considered and there's AT in place, but it may not be working. 5, AT was considered and we as a team do not have enough information. Notice that in all of the possibilities, AT was considered. You have to think about and discuss whether AT could help increase, maintain, or improve a student's functional skills. So how effective and consistent is your team with considering AT for all students with disabilities? Use the quiet matrix for consideration found with this video. Have each team member individually read and score your team's current process for consideration. Then, as a team, discuss responses from each indicator. What are areas that your team excels at? What areas of the consideration process could be improved? How could the implementation of AT be more proactive instead of reactive? How could your IEP and AT teams be more collaborative? What is a priority in regards to your consideration process? Note that there is no wrong answer. Teams are in different places of their journey as far as creating, developing, and implementing a process. With your team or with yourself, as long as you're honest about where you are, you have the potential of moving forward.